Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, Andrea with W.O.E Podcast. Thank you for tuning in and watching. If this is your first time, welcome. We're on day 8 of Walking in Wisdom. Thank you, Lord. For those that just joined the challenge, I recommend you guys to read chapter 1 through 7 and jump on 8 moving forward. That way you all can get caught up, because all we're doing is just meditating on scriptures. We're reading each chapter each day for the 31 days, and we're just going to meditate on it. We're going to pray over it. Like me, I like to highlight and write things that stand out on what it is that God wants us to do, because He wants us to be wise. So I recommend you guys to just jump on and feel free. Join the journey. But so we're coming out of chapter 8, where I'm reading out the NIV version. It says, "Does not wisdom call out? Does not understanding raise her voice? On the heights along the way, where the paths meet, she takes her stand. Besides the gates leading into the city, at the entrances she cries out loud. To you, O men, I call out. I raise my voice to all mankind. You who are simple, gain prudence. You who are foolish, gain understanding. Listen, for I have worthy things to say. I open my lips to speak what is right. My mouth speak what is true, for my lips detest wickedness. All the words of my mouth are just, none of them is crooked or perverse. To the discerning of all them are right. They are faultless to those who have knowledge. Choose my instructions instead of silver knowledge, rather than choose gold, for wisdom is more precious than rubies. And nothing you desire can compare with her. I, wisdom, dwell together with prudence. I possess this knowledge and discretion. To fear the Lord is to hate evil. I hate pride and arrogance, evil behavior and perverse speech. Counsel and sound judgment are mine. I have understanding and power. By me kings reign, and the rulers make laws that are just. By me prince govern, and all nobles who rule on earth. I love those who love me, and those who seek me find me. With me are riches and honor, enduring wealth and prosperity. My fruit is better than fine gold. What I yield surpass choice silver. I walk in the way of righteousness, along the path of justice. I bestowing wealth on those who love me, and making their treasures full. The Lord brought me forth as the first of his works. Before his deeds of old, I was appointed with eternity from the beginning, before the world began. Where there were no oceans, I was given birth. Where there were no springs abounding with water, before the mountains were settled in place, before the hills I was given birth, before he made the earth or its field or any of the dust of the world. I was there when he set the heavens in place, when he marked out of the horizon of the face of the deep, when he established the clouds above and fixed security, the fountains of the deep, when he gave the sea its boundaries so the waters would not overstep his command, when he marked out foundation of the earth. Then I was the craftsman at his side. I was filled with delight day after day, rejoicing always in his presence, rejoicing in the whole world, and delighting in mankind. Now then, my son, listen to me. Blessed are those who keep my ways. Listen to my instruction. Be wise. Do not ignore. Blessed is the man who listens to me, watching daily at my doors, watching at my doorway. For whoever finds me finds life and receives favor from the Lord. But whoever fails to find me harms himself. All who hate me love death." Now that right there, I had to get that. So basically, as we read chapter 7, remember I was saying it's referring to a woman. And 8:1, where wisdom call is contracted to the call of the seductress, which is what we read yesterday morning. So wisdom is portrayed as a woman who guides us and makes us succeed, right? And that's 8:1 through 13. So wisdom was present at the creation and works with the Creator. And that's 8:22 and 23. The Lord brought me forth as his first of his works, before his deeds of old. So God approves of those who listen to wisdom. Okay? Those who hate wisdom love death. Wisdom should not affect every aspect of one's entire life from the beginning to end. So be sure to open all corners of life to God's direction and guidance. Okay? In 8:13, to fear the Lord is to hate evil. I hate pride and arrogance, evil behavior, and perverse speech. So the more a person respects and fears God, the more he or she will hate evil. Love for God and love for our sin cannot coexist, right? Harboring secret sins means that you are tolerating evil within yourself. Make a clean break with sin and commit yourself completely to God. Okay? That's what he wants. So yes, verse 22, the Lord brought me forth for his deeds of old. God says that wisdom is primary and fundamental. It is the foundation on which life is built. And that's where Paul and John may have alluded to some of Solomon's statements about wisdom. So if y'all jump on from the beginning. And where is that? In Colossians 1-15. He talks about the presence of the creation of the world. And yes. And the last thing was, blessed are those who keep my ways. Listen to my instruction and be wise. Do not ignore it. So blessed is the man who listens to me, watching daily at my doors. Watching at